Now, let me ask you something. Have you ever felt like after everything you've been through, you just can't move forward? You should be doing things, life is still moving, but inside it feels like you're just stuck in neutral. Today, I want to talk to you about why that happens and, more importantly, how you get moving again, even when you don't feel like it. Hey, y'all, welcome back for more Gen Juice. If you're new here, I'm Jen Zingmark. I help men and women navigate divorce with faith, clarity, and confidence so you can rebuild your life in a way that actually feels aligned with who you are and who God is helping you to become. I was listening to a powerful message recently by a neurosurgeon named Lee Warren, and what he shared about how the brain responds to hard things stopped me in my tracks because it explains exactly why so many of us feel this way after divorce. So, today I want to take that insight and apply it directly to what you're going through because I know this is real, friends, because I see it over and over again with my clients. And I've even felt this myself too. It's not that you don't want to move forward, it's like you feel like you can't. I get it. And we're going to talk about why. I'm going to unpack that today. But before we jump in, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any future episodes, friends. Because if you're going through divorce, I am here to help you not just survive this, but actually grow better in the process. And I also have to tell you about my new Find the Joy app. You can get it straight from my website, findthejoywithjen.com. Inside my app, you will find exclusive contents, discounts on courses and programs, and daily inspirational messages to help you stay grounded during those difficult seasons. And one of my very favorite features that you can only find in the app, you can actually submit a question about your divorce situation, and I will personally respond to help guide you through it. So let's get into it, friends. Why do you feel stuck? There's actually a reason for it. And I want you to hear this because it matters. You are not broken, my friend. You're not lazy. You're not weak. Your brain is responding exactly how it was designed to respond after something hard. This concept comes from neurosurgeon Lee Warren, who talks about how this part of the brain acts like a gear shift. And when I heard this, I immediately thought about divorce because I've been through it. I know how it is. It explains so clearly why you can feel stuck even when you desperately want to move forward more than anything. There is a part of your brain called the mid anterior cingulate, and it basically acts like a gear shift. And when you go through something really painful or traumatic, such as loss, betrayal, divorce, heartbreak, that gear shift gets stuck. It's like your brain goes, we went through something really hard. Let's not do that again. So instead of moving forward, you just stay in neutral, almost no matter what you try. And then what happens? You start telling your things like, I don't think I can handle another hard thing. What if I try and I just get my heart broken again? What if I fail? What if I can't survive this time? So you don't try. Let's talk about how this shows up in divorce because this is where I see this happen so often. You've already gone through something incredibly painful. Your marriage didn't work out, your family changed dramatically, and your identity shifted. It was shaken, and your faith might even feel different. And now, even simple things feel so challenging. Dating again feels terrifying. Going to church alone feels heavy and just disappointing. Making decisions on your own feels overwhelming. Trusting people again feels almost impossible. So, what do? You stay stuck, not because you want to, but because your brain is trying to protect you. But here's the problem, this is a trap. The very thing that feels like protection is actually what is keeping you stuck because your brain starts believing if I don't move forward, I won't get hurt again. But what it's actually doing is keeping you from healing, growing, experiencing joy again, and becoming who God is calling you to become. So, how do we get out of this trap? Now, here's the part that I absolutely love because this is where everything shifts. What neuroscience is now showing us is this: when you choose to move forward anyway, even when you don't feel like it, especially when you don't feel like it, that part of your brain literally starts to change. It comes out of neutral. It gets stronger. It becomes more capable. Your brain starts remembering, wait, I can do hard things. I can do this. And the more you do, the better you get at doing hard things. So, why does this happen? I love how Dr. Warren ties this back to faith. He said that suffering produces endurance, that when we step forward into hard things, we're not just growing spiritually, we're actually being strengthened neurologically as well. What? This is mind blowing. And I love this because this is something that I have always taught and believed. There is purpose in our trials, friends. All things work together for good for those who love God. The suffering you experience produces endurance. God does not waste our hard experiences. He uses them not to break us, but to build us, to strengthen you and prepare you for future trials. But here's the key. You have to be willing to step forward into it, not wait until you feel ready, not wait until it feels easy, not wait until your fear is gone. You move even when it's hard. So, how can we apply this in our lives right now? What does this actually look like? Because I don't want this to just stay theoretical here. If you're in a hard place right now, start small, seriously small. Just get out of bed when you don't feel like it. Go for a walk. Reach out to a friend and just talk about your situation. Say yes to something that you have been avoiding. Go to church and sit alone, even if it feels uncomfortable. Open your scriptures, even if your testimony is shaky right now. It doesn't have to be big. It just has to be forward movement. I want to say something especially to you because I know some of you are in the middle of this right now. You're tired, you're hurting, and you just don't feel like yourself. And part of you is wondering if you will ever feel normal again. I get that. I want you to know you will, but not by staying stuck where you are. You get there by taking one small step, and then another, and then another, even when it's uncomfortable, especially when it feels impossible, like you don't want to do it, especially if it's scary, and even when you're not sure it's going to work. Just take that step, my friend. So, what if the goal right now isn't to feel better? What if the goal is just to take a step forward anyway? Because when you do that, you're not just surviving divorce. You are training your brain. You're actually changing your brain. You're strengthening your spirit, and you're becoming someone who knows I can do hard things with God's help. And I know that is true, my friend. You can do hard things with God's help. Thank you so much for being here today, friends. I hope this message has helped you. And if it has, I want you to do two things. First, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss any of my future episodes. Second, drop your comment below and tell me what is one small step you're willing to take this week. And if you want help taking that step, I have created something just for you. Download my free Find the Joy app at findthejoywithjen.com. Inside the app, you will find exclusive content, tools to help you move forward right now, and a place where you can ask me your specific question and I will personally guide you. You are not stuck forever, my friend. You're just in neutral right now. You're stalled, but you can shift out of it one step at a time. Thank you so much for being here, Joy Seekers. It is still possible for you to find joy in your journey, my friend, and I can help you find it. Bye, y'all.